Hello everybody, it's Techstack here. Hey guys, got Eagle with me.
Hi everybody.
And I think I might have the assembly table ready to go. So the assembly table, you put the blueprint in, so I've got the continuous miner in here. I've got all of the ingredients in my inventory, and this is the first test of clicking the button to see if it's going to take the items from my inventory or not. Oh, it might have. So I had 64 slime balls, I think. 48 and 64, that sounds right. 48 redstone left, there's 16 there. I would have, oh yes, it's working. So 37 plus 27 would be 64. And I had 2 stacks of iron, or steel, I mean. Okay, so let's put another one down. I've got some more steel over here. I'm going to make 3 stacks this time. I'm going to put the continuous miner back in there, and I got to close it. There's a little bug there. I click this. Oh, it took all 3 stacks. That's wrong. That's okay, Bart. Sometimes life happens and you can't be here for every stream. I understand that. There's been some times when I couldn't even stream when I wanted to.
No.
So I know what's up with this. So I need to reduce this by that amount. Equals that minus. Should do it. Oh, you moved. Okay. See, that's a good reason to not be in the stream. Put 3 stacks in there again. Oop. Shift click that up in there. Close and reopen. Hit the button. Okay, something's not working because we don't have enough diamonds. Don't have enough leather. Okay, it looks like it took the right amounts. Okay. Let's see what happens if there's a whole bunch of stacks like that. Hit the button. Takes them all. Good. Okay. Let's get some more iron or steel again. We'll do 2 stacks and then lines. And we'll put them out of order. Split up like this. When I'm all said and done, I should have more than a stack left, I think. Hit the button. Okay, I'm short on something then. The diamonds. Should have a stack left.
Should we have a little message that pops up at the bottom saying you need something more?
Right. So what I would like for it to do is to say you're short this. But I haven't sorted that out yet. Let's do it this way just to make sure it's working. These all back in here. Pull it out, put it in. Still going. Assemble. Okay, left me with 1. Let's put them in this kind of order. I should end up with 1 when I'm all done. Yep. I don't know what to test. Like, as far as consuming the items. To your point of some type of message to say, hey, you don't have enough. Would like for it to show up right on that bottom section, but that's going to be a pain.
Could you just have it show up in the text? Like in chat?
Maybe. So the problem with it is... I guess I've got the answer right here. Never mind. player has needed items in inventory. So when it gets into this piece of the code, that item in this array is not there for the player. So I need to create a new text chat component, something like that. A new chat. I don't forget what the thing's called. Text component? TXT component? Component? Shoot, where else would there be something like that? Actually, in the call hierarchy, not for that. Let's look. It's not. Oh, where in Minecraft does it do a message to the player when they died?
Would it be under player then?
Possibly. Send status message. That's the component I'm looking for. So I look at the call hierarchy on that, maybe? Yeah. So if I look at the class hierarchy, maybe. Quick type hierarchy. Text component string. Where are you used at? Display name. Let me just search it real quick. Minecraft forward send message to player in chat. Bringing text to chat. That's what I want to do. Play entity add chat component. Blah blah blah. Or was remote message just you? Chat component. Hello world. Okay. Sounds simple. Tile entity. Assembly table. Player dot add chat. Didn't think so. try that. And it's a new text component. String. Missing. Whoa. Great. Missing plus. Okay, that'll work. It's gonna be... is.get j.get name. That would be one way, but that's not the name I want to display. Where is it? Okay, ingredient list, get items back, display name. Yeah. Should do it. So if I put the blueprint in there, missing steel ingot, missing diamond. Okay. I can put the coal in there, and we can say how much you're missing even. By plus space, and then plus that. Seeing 128 steel ingots, 24 diamonds. Works for me. Put space there for formatting. Hey, Epic Death. So the assembly table is a block that'll build things for you. And we're working on some error messages when you don't have enough items in your inventory to fill the recipe that's on that blueprint. So in the case of this continuous miner, you need all these ingredients. If you don't have it and you click it, it should send you this message. Or at least that's the idea. Let's see if I can Google up real quick. Text component string colors. Formatting chat messages. There we go. Let's see if I can do this. So text formatting dot red plus text formatting dot white plus like that. Ha! It shows up in red now. Cool. And then do this. Let's make this blue. Perfect. Red, white, and blue. But that tells you exactly what you're missing. Everything else, you're just good on. So if I add, what did it say? 24 diamonds to my inventory. Who's Lazsa? Why are you asking who Lazsa is? Where'd you see Lazsa? What are you talking about? Who's Lazsa? Lazsa's a TSCraft member. Hey, Fire.
Hello.
And who said they seen Lazsa?
Epic Death is just out of the blue asking who's Lazsa.
Oh.
Description. Oh, the mod description?
No, and you're probably in your channel description.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, Lazsa is there. His descriptions destroy our worlds. Oh. I don't know why we would have done that.
Never. He was a perfect guy. He'd never destroy a world.
It's not that he's not. It's not that he's not perfect. Just that he's had a tendency to crash
I think we got
things.
enough sponge to soak up that sarcasm.
So, Fiery, I think we're getting really close. Getting really close to actually being able to put it on the server. Like, I might be able to be ready tonight. Now, I'm not saying there's not going to be bugs. Don't get me wrong. There might be bugs.
Well, that's what we're for.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
you're for bugs. But look what I can do. It now checks to make sure you have the items in the assembly table when you click the button. And if you don't, it sends you a chat message saying what you're missing and how much.
Nice.
So it will be actually usable, basically, right? And I made
Oh,
it so
that's
that
good.
it looks across all your different stacks that you have. And you can put them in there like that. And then hit the button, and it takes the right amount from each stack until it gets what it needs.
I just had a thought on that. Would that take it from other players as well?
No, it's only the player that's in the GUI that's clicking the button.
Okay.
I am the cheatiest modder you've ever seen, is what it is.
Is he also the only modder you've ever seen?
Oh, Fiery, jeez.
Mm.
Bird!
Nah.
I say cheatiest because I don't limit myself by it has to be one way and it can only be that way. If I creatively can think of a better way that's easier for me to code, I'll do it so we can keep making more stuff in the mod.
Sorry, I had to step away for a moment there. I couldn't finish my epic burn.
And that's why we call you Fiery Jones.
Don't get that look, Tech. You know how I am.
Oh, I know how you are, right? The only thing I don't really care for is you can take the blueprint out while it's in the assembly table and the button's been clicked. And probably technically.
Well, is there some way you could lock it
Maybe,
when
but
it's working?
maybe. But the way I can think of locking it off the top of my head, the moment you click the button and then if you pulled it out right away, it wouldn't lock it. The only thing I can think of is when you're going back into it, I can make it locked then. Unless I force it when you click the button to kick you out of the GUI, so you have to click it again to then pull it out. But nah, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't think it's the end of the world. It's just that it's probably possible you can make a bug this way. So let me put a factory down, which looks like it needs a GUI or words from my brain.
A picture?
Yes, texture. Thank you. Rise, arise, my child. Okay, let's help it out. I guess I kind of need to make the generators actually require power too, huh? Like fuel. That'd probably be good. If they only ran when they had fuel. Put something in the mod that for only creative, like instant hammer, so you don't have to click it a lot. Yeah. I mean, if you're in creative, I could just give myself the item that's the output of this thing. And it's going up on its own without me clicking because I have the assembly arms going. Practice. I think mod reverse. Do you mean reviews? Mod review could do what I'm doing right now. Get it up to 99%. Break all the factory arms and then click it once or twice and bam. Are you okay, Fiery?
Yep.
Don't worry, I suck at spelling too. That's how I knew what you were talking about.
It's alright, we're all phonetical spellers.
How do you spell I again?
E-Y-E.
I.
Yeah, E-Y-E.
You can also spell it A-Y-E. Like, I, Captain.
Or just I.
I knew what you meant. That's why I said E-Y-E. I knew what you were going for. Yeah, so these generators need fuel. That's gonna slow me down. I thought we'd have it in a few minutes. Dang it. Or do we go without the generators? That's the question. You just have to whack the hammer on the assembly table for a while. I could take out the blueprints.
I'm gonna put up my veto card and say no.
No what? You don't want to do that?
No, no, no.
We've already got, on our server, we've already got the continuous miner.
It's not the point. Okay, let's ask somebody who it could potentially actually affect. Enderman, would you want to sit there for about 10 years clicking away at that assembly table to get the continuous miner?
But I'm talking about for our server. The test server. I'm not saying it's going to be a permanent thing. I'm thinking if I can get this on our server tonight, then we could actually go to the dimension. Not that it's worth a lot right to us right now, because we don't. But like, I've got almost everything there. I need a recipe for the what's it called? Turbo furnace, and we can smelt the ores from there.
I was thinking honestly, just like a furnace with
blocks of steel
surrounded by steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do we make it a blueprint and you have to whack the assembly table?
That could be a thing too.
Just give it steel and I don't know what else. Just a bunch of steel.
I mean, if you want to,
I think it should go in the
forego
assembly.
it for now, the fuel for now, and port it over to the server. It's fine, I suppose. But
You don't sound very enthusiastic about this. You're like, oh yeah, I guess that's fine, I suppose. Like you don't want it. So what's up?
well, it would probably take you a bit to get it done, though, right?
For what?
The fuel for the engines.
Not if I cheat. So I'm trying to do right at the moment, but my brain is failing at it.
Couldn't you just pull off the fuel consumption off of the crusher?
Well, I was thinking the fuel pump, but yeah. Because I got the fuel pump code open and I'm doing that. So it's a fuel container. That's what I need to do.
It's not gonna like burn through fuel at a hyper rate, is it?
I don't know. Did you want it to?
I'd say no until we get like batteries in,
Shit.
because otherwise there's no way to really, you know, make it last.
There's no way to make it last, but also, unless you're trying to craft something, why would you need to power it? Or am I crazy?
If it's not powering, if it doesn't have to send power out to somewhere, is it going to continually burn the fuel?
I suppose.
At the same time, fuel's cheap.
Yeah. Oh, am I really that stupid? I am. Close the wrong one. Open the right one. There we go. And let's add those unimplemented methods.
Roses.
Okay, there's an air up here. It's output direction, really. Yeah, I don't have
Which
an
part is
output
too
direction.
complex, Epic?
Okay, so now my fuel pump, or my gas tank.
What is coding? Because
That's
yeah,
good.
trust me, I totally fall off the wagon when he starts coding too.
That's when you get back up on it. Show that wagon who's boss. Must be in the block itself I coded it then. So block, crusher, where are you, crusher? Is it really that complicated? Jeez. Where's my generator? Generator, where are you?
Quartz.
No activated block thingy, so we're good there.
Is there blasted quartz in the game?
Is there a bunch of quartz in the game? Is that what you said?
No, blasted.
Uh,
Or it's been blasted by chance.
like nether quartz? I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't even think there is a blasted version of Nether Quartz, is there?
Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I added it. Could it be added? Probably. Never thought about it before. It's not crusher. Generator. Generator. Yeah, Tater's just cool. That's what she put it. He's just cool.
Potato needs to catch up though.
Why?
It's a joke.
Oh. Oh, ketchup.
That one did. That one did fly straight over your head.
That was a pretty good one, too. As evidenced by Fiery's continuous sighing at it. Yeah, I think this is just gonna do just fine. So it should accept fuel. And it can store the fuel, blah, blah, blah. And then we just need to say in the update method of this thing, if fuel storage is greater than 1 or greater than 0, we'll output energy and we'll reduce fuel storage by 1.
You know, I swear, every time I come in here and try to jump on your stream with you, it's like my door just starts exploding with knocks.
It's haunted.
It's like they save it up all day long.
Irie! Time for dinner! We don't have your sub, but it's time for dinner!
Oh man, that was bad.
Okay, so let's just try this. I'll put down the thing and see if it runs, and then I'll whack it with a fuel can and see if it runs. There's no GUI for it at all right now, and I don't know that it needs a GUI right now, other than to show fuel level, and we'll just tell because it won't do anything for now. I'm trying to rush this a little bit, make it work. Hey, Enderman. What? Enderman bot? What? What'd you do, Enderman? God, it's Thursday. Yeah, I know. It's almost Friday, right? Okay, so this thing needs its recipe. What? Oh, did I not save the MBT data on this thing? I bet I didn't. Dang it.
Bravo.
Was that a bravo or a trouble? I couldn't understand.
I said bravo. B.
Oh wait, I did save it. Shoot! I did everything.
Go on that.
You get that. Okay, so I must just not had it in there. So
Those are what's going to be used to make the items in the assembly table. So that you don't have to stand there with a hammer for 5 hours.
Yep. And right now they're just spazzy little robot arms, but eventually they'll have better animations. Like everything else in this mod. Someday it'll work better. Yeah. I clickety it and it's not doing it. Okay. It took the fuel from the fuel can because the fuel can's empty now. Okay, let me... Yeah, let me add MBT data. Okay, Andrew. I think I need to add the MBT data to it, and that might be what's up. for the generator now to say that it's got fuel in it or whatever. So this MBT right, where are you? Read should be next to right. There we go. Fuel storage, cooldown, just the fuel storage, please. That's good enough. That's in the right. There we go. And in the read, we take that fuel storage amount back.
Yep, again, Eagle.
I'm just sitting here thinking about a comic book part of the movie.
Which movie?
You guys ever seen Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever seen the part where she walks into the bar and beats everybody up? And then the guy is like, we used to hand aroused now. For some reason that just popped straight into my head. I don't know why.
Is that what was wrong before? Yes. Yes, I bet it was. Wow. I didn't have enough items in there for it to actually start crafting it. Oh, hold on a sec.
Probably didn't see that message since he looks like he just stepped away for a second. He's had more viewers than that at one time. I remember when we live streamed some of the Death Cube stuff that we do. I think he got up to like 20 or so. And this time it wasn't most of us members because we were all in the server playing games, so we couldn't really spare the internet. Death Cube is a plugin that he made for Minecraft, where it's like PvP, but it's you get to select from different maps that we all made. Like I have like 2 maps up there right now. It is. It's somewhat like a capture the flag or a capture point sort of thing, where you gotta hold points on the map for a certain amount of time. By hand. He has like in the map making area, he has little squared out areas that mark off how much room you have, and then you can build your own map in this cube area. And then he's got a program that just that runs when we're running the game that randomly selects maps from all of the ones that are made. Yeah. Making them balanced and actually fun to play, though, is a different story. Like, I cranked out both of those maps with no problem, but when we started playing them, we realized that they were really, really over, you know, like one team had more of an advantage than the other, and I really didn't even try to do that. So... You should quit doing that, Enderman. It hurts. Yeah. Otherwise, it's no fair if one team has the advantage. Yeah. You know? Then it's just, well, I hope I get on that team so I can win.
Yeah, it's...
You know...
If you ever seen anybody make, like, a brand new map, you see it mirrored, that's the reason why.
Well, right. We did have it for a while that the build server had, tools in to make it easier, but I think he took those off after a while, or he just didn't put them back on. But we had like world edit on there. We had what else was there? I know there's another world editing tool that we had on there. I just can't think of the name of it. Well, the server that I'm talking about is it was just specifically used for building the different levels. So it was literally a void that we would just build these cubes in. The program would. He had a program that ran, and it would take a copy of the whatever map we were playing and teleport us all onto it, and then we would go at it there. Because like we had TNT and everything else that could possibly go off, and believe me, if we didn't use a copy of the maps, we'd be doing a lot of back and forth on them. Having to patch them up every round.
Fire, you up to find another wither?
No.
I just got 3 heads. You need 2 more. Lower butt.
Somebody wanted to see them, some of the maps in action. I mean, I'm completely sure he's got videos in his library of us playing. I hope everything's okay. He didn't even say he was going to be right back.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm about to see 8 to 9 more inches of the fluffy white stuff.
Ooh. Sounds like more fun.
Yeah. I used to love it when it snowed when I was a kid because I'd always go out and do snow shoveling for money. Not so much anymore.
God, Bubba's annoying sisters. Class.
all the different YouTubers are getting so hyped, Eagle, about the new HD maps coming out in World of Tanks. It's like, you know what? I'll get hyped when they redo the armor system.
Well, they have. That's the issue.
I mean, the right way.
Yeah, but it's like still unfair. It's like the bad part is like they've updated the Russian line, so they're earlier tanks, but they've never updated the German line. It's like everybody's saying the German line is so bad. It's like, look at the years on these tanks. You'll see the giant difference.
Right.
Oh, get out of here, for goodness sakes.
They don't wanna.
No, I got fire resistance on, and I'm working on the blaze farm. And you still get hurt if they touch you.
Hey, Hunter.
Go! Go! Away!
We were working on getting the assembly table and the generators working in the mod, but Tech had to step away for a moment.
Yeah, just leave and come back. Whoa, where did you come from?
Yeah, he just disappeared, didn't say if, BRB or anything. If I had to fathom a guess, I'm only gonna guess that there was an emergency at the house or something.
Which is always okay. I almost got the blaze farm already done.
Nice. I don't know if he's watching the stream or not, Hunter. Eagle, do you need your bagger?
No, I'm good.
have reached the voicemail box of
Kino.
He said if you need it, just go get it. It's not showing up half the time for him.
Had the same slight issue with it.
just wait for the tone.
He was talking to somebody else, T-Force, not Tech. All right, later, Ben.
The person you're trying to reach is not available right now. If you need further assistance, enter pound now. Please leave your name, number, and a message after the tone. Goodbye.
Base plant.
Hello.
Hi, Tech.
Stream delay later. Okay, so this thing has 190 in it. There, perfect.
Starting to get
It's worth it.
worried if something happened.
No, my son came down. He wanted to get a DLC for Civilization 6. He shoveled snow the other day, basically, so he could get that when it came out today. And he kept launching Civilization, and it wasn't there.
Huh.
So we ended up restarting Steam, and that fixed it. So, I should say, he started downloading something. We're assuming it's fixing it. It's still downloaded for him. Okay, so it looks like this thing is actually working now that I've got fuel in the generator.
Oh, Hunter stopped in and said hi.
Hi, Hunter. Not sure if you're still here.
He's not.
Oh, yeah, I see his messages now. Let's see if I get these other ones. Fuel cans. So you. And you. Boom. Now it's cooking.
Beautiful.
Okay, so now the next thing. What of those blueprints do I need to disable? The battery and the conduit, right? We can't do the conduit because we use the conduit for everything else.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be kind of a conundrum. Okay, well, battery at least.
But the conduit's the one that doesn't, like, it really doesn't work, right?
But we need it for the recipes.
We need it for the recipes, but we can change the recipes if we had to. How about for this? If we want this on the server, we just don't put down the conduit because it's not going to be worth it. It's not going to do anything we want it to do. Yeah. Gentlemen's agreement. We won't do it.
I'm not saying use the conduit. I'm just saying, you know.
Okay.
We need it
for the recipes.
It's a test server. It's mainly just us. Let's not use the conduit. Let's not use the batteries. They're in there. They won't work. So that's your motivation to not make them. They just won't work. I don't think they'll cause any game-breaking bugs, but there's nothing saying that I won't totally change them and you'll be wishing you didn't make them.
Or it might be the opposite, where you just made a whole bunch of them.
So the only thing that's left then is the turbo furnace for recipes. And if we're making that a blueprint, we'll just steal the battery bank and make that work.
All right. 8 iron, or 8 steel, and 1 furnace. Done.
And a turbo.
You guys are way too fast, just for the record. DRBO furnace. You said mod items dot steel ingots, and you're saying only 8?
Yep. Because I figured surround the furnace with 8 steel.
And what was the other thing besides steel?
He wanted a turbo.
Okay. Mod items. Turbo. Turbo fan, turbo propped, or just a turbo?
Just a turbo.
And that's just one, I'm assuming. And then, do we want like a vanilla furnace in there or not?
I guess
That's what I meant.
Okay.
1 vanilla furnace, 8 pieces of steel, and a turbo.
Furnace. Bingo. Work required to do it. So how many whacks of the hammer or robot arms thingies points do we want? I think the hammer gives 10 per whack.
I think we kind of went on the cheap end because it is kind of a block that would help you out.
Right. I don't think it should be 100,000. I don't think it should be 10,000.
But you want
$5,000
like,
should be realistic.
5 grand? You want to hit it 500 times with the hammer?
Well,
I'm thinking like 200 if that.
I could go
can
500
make
and we'd split the difference.
you can make the robotic arm without
Right.
tier 2 stuff. So it's not
You
unrealistic that they're gonna have the robot arms before the furnace.
Factory arm is 10,000. I'm not sure why we made it that high, but we did. Maybe we need to adjust that. Maybe it should be 1,000.
Wish you never had to make one again.
And the generator also needs to be made because you got to power the thing. So there's 2. So there's 2,000 hits that you have to do at a minimum. And then from then on, you don't have to do any more.
Right.
Okay. So we'll just do 500 on the turbo furnace. Because that's 50 hits. That's not... I mean, you can hold the right click down and it goes think, 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 think. It's not going to take you long. Cool, Hunter. Starting stages of a mod started. Cool. Is this your one you were sending me an email? I don't know how much you want people to know, so I'll just leave it vague like that.
No info for you.
Yeah. We shall keep it secrets. Blueprint registry. That's right, I need a mod item first. Battery bank. Excuse me. This is not battery bank. It's going to be turbo furnace. And we shall name it. Guess what? Turbo furnace. And I'm going to say turbo furnace 15 times. Turbo furnace. Turbo furnace.
Turbo furnace.
Furnace your turbo.
Hey, furnace, your turbo's showing.
Hey turbo, your furnace is showing?
I think that one just goes blowing in the wind.
Oh. So I put that name up there, I did. And then into the recipes, blueprint thing. Okay, and finally need to set up the GUI stuff, or the textures and all that. So models, items, blueprint battery bank. No, we want blueprint turbo furnace.
Continuous miner.
Love how you saying these things as I'm typing to just screw me up. Because you know it will. So that's the item. Wait, did I just screw that up?
You probably did.
Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right.
I can't tell you how many times I've been tempted, like when you're just spitting out random numbers, and, just to throw a couple of extra in.
You know what? You did screw me up. It was supposed to say continuous miner, and I changed it over to say turbo furnace. It just didn't make any sense to me. Dirty old man. Blueprint.
All I have is my sarcasm. Leave me alone.
Okay. Let me give it one test run. I probably should spawn my villager in, because I don't, for the life of me, oh, we need to add a recipe for it. Ah! The villager. The trade list. He needs to be able to trade the thing, otherwise we're never going to get it.
Yeah, that would probably help. I mean,
1 emerald block? What should be the cost?
32 emeralds.
32 emeralds? That's more than an emerald block.
do your math, man. We'll go with 5. That's not that bad.
5 blocks? 5 emeralds?
Emeralds.
Really?
Well, all the rest of the machines are like, what? 1 block a piece? 2 blocks?
Yeah, I guess.
And it's only a little...
Okay.
furnace.
Okay.
I mean,
You talk me into it. Let's restart again because his recipes wouldn't pick up, or his trades wouldn't. So part of the reason I want to, crap. Part of the reason I want to get this on the server is so that we can, you know, see how the villages work and everything. But the big I just did there was I remembered there is an issue with the villages spawning. Dang it.
besides the wall.
No, the wall thing I could give you a crap about. Everything that's important in that building spawns every time. Right now, I don't give a crap about that wall thing. I'll figure it out eventually, but for now.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I didn't even think about that, Tech.
Yeah.
They're not even going to have to do it by the hammer, pretty much.
Yeah, if you can
'Cause-
find the thing.
Right, because you're gonna have to find a villager to get the blueprints from in the first place, and when you find him, he's gonna have a shop with an arm in it.
Yeah, the hammer's there just in case like someone else has raided it and you breed the villagers together or whatever. So this is a continuous miner, conduit, factory, generator, blueprint turbo furnace, which I apparently didn't. It's in there twice.
Oh boy. One's for 1 block of emerald, and the other one's for 5 regular emeralds. How did that happen?
The battery bank got screwed up.
Well, at least it didn't hit the server before that. I mean,
Yeah. It says battery bank everywhere though. That's what I'm not. Turbo furnace, turbo furnace. It says turbo furnace. This one says battery bank. Generator. Factory. CM. Conduit. Turbo furnace. Battery bank.
Got that.
Rest of blueprints. Turbo furnace, battery bank. Where's the problem at here? This is not making sense. Ah, right there it is.
I wouldn't want it to make sense either. I'd rather it make dollars.
But as many times as it happens, it's okay. I'll be eating off the dollar menu for life. I might have to kill that villager. Sacrifice to the bugs.
Progress demands sacrifice.
I'm not joking, I had to kill him. His trades are already set. Turn your eyes, children. Okay, so continuous miner, conduit, factory, generator, turbo furnace. But it says battery bank. Ah, I see what it is. So it's down here. When I cut and paste that, I didn't change the second line to say turbo furnace. Now if I F3T maybe? I might reload the textures or this nice, what you call it?
Oh, that's gonna be so nice.
There we go. Okay, so all the trades are there. Which we can put into there. We get checks for the items. We can hit assemble. It would make it. It spits out the item. I think we just need to go with it. You know, Fire, you'll have the factory on, but you want the generator. You have to make a generator. I don't think the villages have generators.
No, they don't, but even still.
That's still pretty cheap, though.
So this is the bug. that I
You'd
need
be able
to
to
fix.
use the furnace for cooking charcoal, right?
Should be able to. So wood log, turbo furnace, which I dropped on the ground.
And this is something I could have really tested in game, but
How would you test it in game?
when it gets in the server.
Oh, okay. So you can't do the bottom slot with it because you need blaze. So how's that blaze spawner farm coming, guys?
90% done there.
Okay.
That's what I'd like to see.
I got build the crushing system, and that's it.
Cool.
Awesome.
I was joking.
I was being serious.
Let me see
So,
if I can get this piece. Go ahead, fire.
What's this game-breaking bug?
It's just I don't know how serious of an error it is my concern. Like it's trying to look up the engineer house in something and saying failed piece with this. I don't know what that means.
Does it still show up?
It shows up, but it could be like it's never gonna work right or something. I just don't know what it's about. So let me Google it real quick, see what they say it's about, and that'll help me understand how serious it is. Skipping entity. I want to. Why is it skipping piece?
Okay. Ooh. No river drop. Time to go to Mumbo Jumbo.
Let's see.
Got a slight bug in my system.
Mod village, is it? Mod village. Register structure component. Register structure. Map.
Yeah, I guess that would work. Time to limp her up.
Well, this is the same error message I've had since I've started this world. So we're just gonna run with it for now and see what happens, because that might help me figure it out. I'm itching to get it on the server, so why not? You guys opposed to it?
I hear nothing.
How could you not hear what Eagle did? I mean...
Trey standing on a platform that's all moving and trying to fight off blazes that's trying to fall into a 1-block hole. And not fall in there because you will die yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. Just go. Just go away.
Okay, hub. Okay, we've got that, so we can pair and pull request, and we're going to go into 112.2. Create pull request. Please just be a clean pull request. Yes. And now that that's merged, we can take and create yet another pull request between 112.2 and master. Really? What did I just do? Crap. Oh, let's go to master. That's probably what's wrong. New pull request from 112.2. Where did I just merge that into? Did I hit master by mistake?
It does say master on that second one.
Merge pull. Ah, crap. Well. Create new pull request going the other direction then. 112.2. 112.2 over here, sorry. From master. Yeah, so it's going to pull in all those changes. Okay, why don't you let me pick the button?
Why do you have it so you can't jump on these things?
Because it's funnier.
Ah!
Merge. Confirm merge. There we go. So let me check the build server. There we go. Build 261 is made. Download it. Go back into 112.2 and branch 2. Sync this, make sure it's up to date. I'm actually going to close Eclipse because I haven't closed it forever. Are you kidding me? As I was closing it, I seen there were error messages all over that page it had open. That's not good. But why? Oh, okay, they weren't legit. They were just there for whatever reason, because Eclipse is being derpy. Yeah, merged it from master. There we go. Okay, so now I can update my local pack. You ready for an update, Eagle, or no?
Yeah, just give me a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So stopping the server. And keep the download. You still got the download page, Eagle?
Yeah, somewhere around here.
I've
Well-
had that thing bookmarked for 3 years now.
Yeah. Eventually, I really should start cleaning up these old ones because they're starting to take up some disk space on my computer. 380 megs. Old versions of the mod. Yeah, let's get rid of those. Okay, there's that. And I should be able to run it. The server did its thing and actually listed out all of the different blueprints like it's supposed to. Added new IDs for blocks and items and all that happy stuff. Don't see any other error messages. Cool. So now it's just test time. I mean, at this point, this means we have the changes for that world. So we can go there. We can go to the new dimension, I think. The question is, where do we put the portal? Probably makes sense to put it somewhere in between us somewhat. So we all
Yeah.
can use it pretty easy.
I'd say a public land.
I would claim it by one of us, but not make it impossible for anyone just to walk into the portal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if we claim it, then someone can't come and break it. That's new.
How about right there where all the roads kind of meet?
All the roads kind of mean. Which place are you talking about?
To the... Stop spinning around so much. To the right of you, behind you.
Like here?
It's... Just go ahead and follow one of the roads. You'll find it where it's like an open area.
I'm guessing your stream is just behind me. So to the south of me is your place, and to the west is the sunset. At that corner?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Makes sense to me. It's not too far from our place, and it's not super far from your place, and it's somewhat close to Blue Boy as well.
That's about where the intersection of all the roads meet as well.
Yeah, like we could put it in between these two roads here and call it good. Might be good if we make it look a little bit fancy. Like put something under it kind of stuff. It would also be good if we lifted it up a few extra blocks. Because remember, wherever you place it in the overworld is the height that you'll be in that dimension.
Yeah. I would definitely say start higher than 64.
Right. And, you know, it's hard to say. You might be on a hill in that other dimension.
Right.
Let's pick a new song. In fact, you're more of a rock fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
You listen to Linkin Park ever?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming you probably don't listen to Jay-Z, right?
Nope.
Do you know Jay-Z songs?
Not really.
Okay. Well, I came across this by mistake the other night. Somebody made a mix-up or mashup between Linkin Park and Jay-Z, where they would take Jay-Z's lyrics over top of a Linkin Park musical background.
Yeah.
And in the same song, they did the exact opposite. So they would put Linkin Park over top Jay-Z's beat, and it sounded like they were made for each other. It was really, really weird.
If I remember, they did actually do an official mashup once.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah.
This was like an entire album. They had like, I don't know, maybe 6 songs on it, and they were really good. Like Jay-Z rap it along with the metal sound or the rock sound of Linkin Park sounded pretty good. I was surprised. And the opposite was true too. Like the way that the Linkin Park singer did his lyrics, it made it to like with a hip hop or rap beat. It's kind of interesting.
Well, if you go back to the old Linkin Park, I believe they did some rap and some hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not full on metal. They're actually considered to be alternative.
Yeah. But it just caught me by surprise because I was trying to find a song. I forget what it was. It might have been either one of them because the names were like, I don't know, Big Pimpin' and I don't know, whatever the Linkin Park song was for that one. Both titles were in the name of the song that they mixed up together. So that's how I found it. Okay, so I need to stop flying around because we actually got to get stuff done. So, where do we even start? There's so many new things.
You've heard Disturbed's version of Sound of Silence, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
If not, you should hear it sometime. They did a pretty good job.
Sound of Silence. Is that a Linkin Park song?
No, that's
I think that was one of theirs.
no, it was not.
No, I'm saying they had a song that was Sound of Silence. But that might have been somebody else. Yeah, I think they had one song that was called that as well.
Sound of
I know
Silence.
the one you're talking about as well, Fiery.
Well, if I search for Sound of Silence, it's Disturbed is the first one that comes up. I might have listened to it then, Fire, if it's that popular. But that's like they're the ones known for it. But I can't listen to it now, even though I want to.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see here.
I gotta go though, guys.
Okay. Hey, Fire.
Yep. I'll see everyone
Bugs
later.
Tech
Stream.
See you, Fiery.
Oh, the blueprints are here. It's fine. They got the ingots. Really, this kind of means we need to explore, right? Because we need the blueprints first. So we got to find a village that hasn't been explored. Let's go.
Or I gotta start up the breeder again.
True. I myself haven't explored much past Blue Boy's place, so maybe that'd be a good way to go. The other direction I've explored quite a ways.
Same.
So maybe let me fly off that way. If you want to start your breeder again, that's fine. I don't have all night to play right now, though. Unfortunately, I got about maybe 20 more minutes, and I gotta get off here. So let me see if I can find anything flying. What we were finding before when I actually spawned the stuff in on a real world. Oh crap! Wasn't paying attention. What happens there? Okay. What we were finding was that they didn't spawn in every village, the houses, which is fine. It just makes them a little harder to find because depending on the village size and things like that, certain buildings don't spawn. Like you don't always get a, what are they called? This blacksmith's house. Yeah. But in a super flat, you pretty much guaranteed everything because it's so big of an area it can spawn in. Llama's stuck in a block when he spawned. hydrant train. Okay, Savannah. There could be one in Savannah. Hey, look at that. Free XP for my Elytra wings.
Yeah, as soon as I get this thing up and running, it's going to take about 2 seconds.
It spawned that quick.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. Oops. Right, we did make an assembly table for it, or a recipe for it. So I'm flying into a wall. It's a temple, not a village. There's a village. There's my hut. It's got the villagery, nice. Okay, I've got him, but we don't have... I don't have any emeralds on me. I wasn't thinking this through.
Well, do you want to go ahead and mark it?
Right. Let me encase them in a safe area too.
Yeah, please do.
And I'll throw a torch in that area specifically. There we go. So he should be good in there. We've got an assembly table now. Assuming it's
you have a
up, right?
torch inside of that?
It's right on top of where he's at. Okay, I got the factory arm, I got the assembly table. Got the other good thing there, the fuel tank. Fuel pump, whatever it's called. Just to be sure, I will light it up even more.
Yeah, there is a weird particle effect on the fuel pump.
Yeah. The fuel pump, the distiller, and the fermenter, I'm seriously considering using that other program to make a better texture for him, or better model for him and everything. Because it just feels out of place in the game. Oh, whose is this? Oh, Spy Kids. I don't remember Spy Kid. Sorry, Spy Kid. You didn't play with us enough for me to remember. Well, I have your skull now. Okay, so let me bookmark this place. Village with...
I think I wanted this low. Yeah, I wanted this low.
Can you repeat that? I couldn't make it out because of the robot-y.
I'm just trying to decide on if I want to make the crushing system lower on that level.
Ah. Okay. That's cool. So I'm here, and there was no errors on the server log. It might have been just that old world that I had that had the error message, maybe. Let's fly back home.
There we go. You going to set the robot arm and the assembly table up in the shop area?
Yeah, we should. We need a generator for the assembly arm for it to work. We could set it up on this top floor of the workshop. It'd probably be best. So there's even a room over here for it. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then the assembly arm or the assembly table would be there. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this room. So 3. The last factory arm would be there. So let me do that. So put that. Right there. Yeah. And this can go right here. We'll have to put a generator underneath it. Got another fuel pump and put down this. Let's see what I got for emeralds here. See if I can go back and get something good. Probably be in this one. Oh yeah, I got 27 emeralds. It's probably not enough for a continuous miner, but maybe for the generator.
Inheritors.
Let's grab 4 pieces of wood and head back that way.
Should have some stuff in mind as well.
Actually, do you know if there's a way I can share this bookmark inside Journey Map?
I'm not sure.
That villager with my village.
Okay. Come on now. I'm sitting here like, okay, I need to make a torch. I end up making a block of redstone. I go, no, I need to make a torch. I made another block of redstone.
That work?
I think so.
Quite a distance away.
Well, that's why we got bleachers with jetpacks.
Yeah. Makes it quick, but it's gonna eat through the durability on my Elytra. Okay, here's the village. And there's a swarm of zombies coming for it, so maybe I should unload it. Did you happen to be near a bed or no?
Yeah, but it won't work at this exact second, so give me a second to get into the different world.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can get some sheep. If it's...
I got it.
There might be some sheep here. It's the right kind of biome for them. It should be here somewhere.
Good food. Beat you to it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just for his safety is the main reason. Oh, there's sheep right here.
Just save that derpy face.
Two blocks, so that would give me. I actually have enough for 3 blocks right now, so I could get a continuous miner recipe. But we're gonna want a generator first, which is another block. I could do that. I could get the continuous miner and a generator. I have the emeralds for those two. I'm gonna do that. Because I've been wanting another
conduit.
Okay. I've been wanting another continuous miner because somebody's always using it. I'd rather have just one of my own so I don't have to fiddle with it.
Yeah.
So there's a continuous miner. And I only want the generator just so that I don't have to sit there and whack the thing all day. Yep, got both of those. Cool. Plugged in. Figures. Oh, but that one is. I want to charge my phone up a little bit here. And the one I normally use on top of my desk, the other end of it wasn't plugged in. Oh, this is Stronghold. I don't want to go Stronghold. So I'm gonna need a hammer too to get this started, which is steel. 6 steel. Oh, look at that! There's already steel here. Yes. Thank you, whoever smelted the steel last. Might have been me. I don't know. So if I put the generator in, needs that much iron. It needs conduit. No, I forgot about that.
Did you pick up the conduit?
No, I didn't pick up the recipe for the conduit.
I said pick up the conduit.
Oh. I got the continuous miner and the generator recipe though. So I just need some more emeralds, that's all.
Yeah, I think I got some laying around at my house somewhere. If not, you can trade with the villagers. It won't take that long.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna put a chest down in that workshop and then drop off the blueprints in there for anyone else.
Inventory's getting filled.
There we go.
Trying to sit here and figure out why my inventory is getting so filled so quickly. I've killed so many blazes.
Oh,
I ended up having like 3 stacks already. Should
that's
really
6
block this
stacks
guy.
of. That's 6 stacks of powder, so that's pretty good. We're gonna need a ton of powder to power those things because they're gonna chew through it. I'll put the hammer in here too, in the same chest with the blueprints if you want to use them.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bug. Huh. Can't tell how much work it's actually going to need till you hit the button. That stinks. But I know it's a lot. Like 100,000 work. I don't want to smack that thing for that long. See, this makes me wonder, should we have changed that recipe not to be, you know, the conduit, but the ingredients that go into the conduit? Because then we wouldn't have this problem.
Hang on a second. I got something in my ear.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I can't speak now. I killed him. Okay. So you were saying something about conduit.
Right, I was just saying, you know, for like the generator, should we have made its ingredient list not say the conduit, but the items that go into the conduit, so that it produces the generator without requiring a conduit?
No, I think you should still get the conduit because on the aspect of that's something else you have to get before you can really start making stuff.
Yeah.
As you kind of found out, it is annoying when you forget that one thing that you need.
It is, but I've also,
So,
as of, I don't know, half hour ago, I was thinking I was going to remove the conduit from the mod for a short time. So I can sort out how to actually make it work. So no one gets confused and tries to make it, and then it doesn't work. Because that's annoying. Oh well.
oh, is this a release version or is it just test version?
Test version for now.
Okay.
With the thought being we might find bugs and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Needs to be fixed before we release it. But the intent is to try not to add too many more features before we release. That way we can get a release out sooner. Like we might add a tier 2 machine just so it makes sense to go there.
Yeah.
I'll have to look through all the ones that Hunter sent me and see what makes sense to add in first. Yeah, I don't have any more in there. Bummer.
Oh, I messed up.
What'd you do?
I gotta scoot all this back by 1.
Oh, building in the wrong spot? I hate when that happens.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm almost done with this thing. Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Oh. How much nether brick do you guys have?
Probably not very much.
Okay.
Like we might have a couple stacks, but I don't think it's a ton. Be downstairs here if we have it. Maybe this one? Oh. 10. We have 10 nether brick. if that's the only chest it's in, we have 10. That's way less than I thought we had. You know, I bet I've got it in my ender chest. Let me look.
Okay.
That's the bad thing about shulker boxes. You can't see what's in them without placing them all down. Yep, I got several stacks here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 6 or 7. Yeah, 7. 7 full stacks. Do you need it?
Yeah, if you can bring them over to me, it'd be helpful.
Yep. Don't need you. I'll do it this way. And then put that there. Okay, you in the nether or are you in the overworld?
And another.
Okay. You over by the fortress?
Yep.
That was weird. There was like a bunch of blaze or gas fireballs in the air, it looked like.
That's probably all the blazes firing.
Oh, there you are. Oh crap. No, crap. Whew, whew, whew.
I
Mislanded.
saw you a second ago.
Okay. You ready?
Yep. Yeah, there's a potion for you. That's why I got so many around here.
I'm gonna fly right back because oh crap, I shouldn't need it. If you need it, I'll toss it back to you. It's no big deal.
I'm good.
Okay. I'm gonna head out of here then before you block me in.
I'm just don't want the gas to hit in here.
Right.
Where are you even at?
Are you talking to the gas or do you mean me? Because I've flown out of the nether already.
The gas.
Okay.
It's like I didn't even see him and he's firing at me.
I need to sleep before I do this. Okay, you got a villager for paper trades somewhere, or no?
Yeah, just in that building, the wood one.
Oh dang.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I turned it off.
This might be an interesting thing to trade with.
Anybody in a white coat?
Right. I need to craft the paper first.
There's a crafting bench inside there.
Is there? Okay. Didn't know.
Yeah, you just.
It is lit up in there, right? So nothing spawns?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd hate to go in there and have a creeper detonate or something, because you wouldn't be able to see him coming at you. That many of them.
I haven't had any zombie spiders or creepers in there so far, so.
Okay. Yeah, zombie in there would be awful. Contaminate the whole building.
Yep.
see, got anything good I can unlock you with? A book and that's 28 emeralds. Jeez. I forget how much the thing is. Fire aspect.
Yeah, if you need more paper, there's a hidden compartment they like to hide. It has over 20k in sugarcane.
Okay. I've already got a block out of them, so it should be enough. I just don't remember if it was one block or what that we set the recipe to. It's probably really cheap for the conduit, though.
Yeah.
So many villagers, jeez. Need earplugs to be in here.
Now you understand why I say I think I live next to a gay bar.
Oh, that's probably it for me then. Okay, 34. That's not bad. If I can find my way out now. Move, sir, please. Okay, get back over there. There. So now head off this way. See if I can get this conduit recipe, bring it back, and then I'll probably have to call it a night because it's getting too late. Gotta get to bed myself. But it's Friday tomorrow, yay!
Yes, it is.
The problem is I gotta work Saturday morning. I can't stay up too late.
Oh.
But hopefully this will be the last time for a while. I've been upgrading various servers for work, and Saturday's the production server, so it's the last one in the line of stuff to do.
Hope everything goes well for you.
Yeah, it's been going really smooth in the other systems. So I'm expecting it to go smooth production, but we'll see. Okay, what do you need, dude? Conduit is 3 emeralds. Okay, so I've got more emeralds. So what else can I make it? Well, of course I want a turbo furnace. Got the continuous miner. We got the conduit now. I don't have one for a factory. I've got the generator. Battery bank's useless. So I just need the factory, which is an emerald block. That's not bad at all. A little bit of trading plus all the exploration I've done that got me emeralds for various things. And I've got everything we have so far. That's worth getting. I mean, I could get the battery bank, but it's not worth it right now. It's just not functional. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll leave those blueprints in the workshop if you need to use them.
Okay.
Just ask that you leave them there when you're done with them. That way, you know, if we can need to use them, whatever.
Yep. I'm probably going to build a turbo furnace myself.
Right. At 50 hits, it's probably worth building by hand even.
Yeah. I think this is done.
Oops. Oh no. I'm out of fuel in my jetpack. Crap! That's a first. Oh, at least I'm close to base. It's only 100 blocks.
If you're at my spot, then you can just grab fuel at mine.
I'm close enough, it doesn't make a difference. I have to run back to your house too.
Okay. Now, where am I messing up on this?
Oh. Did you mean to log? Or did...
No, timed out.
Okay. I can't believe I ran my jetpack dry. At least I didn't break my elytra. Yeah, they're nearly full.
I have a feeling I'm going to die.
Oh, we're out of cord in this place. No. You did.
Yep.
I hope you were in a good spot in the nether, if there is such a thing.
As long as they don't catch everything on fire, then yes. And as long as they despawn. They probably will despawn.
It's not that far over there. And it's far enough away that it's not loaded when you first get there, too. This corn going. There we go. Turbo furnace. What do you need? A turbo. Oh, it needs quite a bit of iron, actually.
8. Like 8 steels.
No, the turbo itself. So you need iron for the assembly, and then each fan needs a piece of iron and bars too. Although I imagine one set of bars is probably enough.
It is, I think.
Go. bars. Pick a fan. 1, 2, 3. There's turbo. Put you back in there.
I wish there was a button that you could just sort everything in your hands or in your inventory.
It are. Ours and Ralph.
Ours and Ralph.
Yeah, open up your inventory.
Okay.
Hit R, and it sorts.
Oh! That's so cool.
Inventory tweaks. Never have a mod pack without it, man. It's great.
Oh, that's so nice. Okay.
Where'd my steel go? Did I just put it in that other chest? Dang it.
Ah. There we go. And somehow I did that.
Assemble. 0 out of 500. Right click at once. Oh yeah, shift right click. 10 out of 500. Check the console, no errors in the console. 10 more. 10 more. There's my assembly or turbo furnace. And I can't click it anymore. Cool. I don't know where to put it, but we got one.
That on. That button.
I shall put you here. There we go. Okay, I gotta get. It's 20 after almost, so need to get kids to bed. Goodbye, stream.
Good night, everybody.